Check this out. This is what I'm talking about right here. Enough is enough. Now, what's happening is, like I stated, we're the universe. This shit is over. What is happening, you see, that I'm talking about, the dome is coming off. We're being compressed. Pressure's on, baby. Now watch what he's saying.
Revisit the magnetosphere. This was shared with me by my friend Nelson Jenks out of North Carolina. I couldn't help but notice the unusual appearance of the magnetosphere from yesterday, 9/15 of 2024. It just looks like it's having a hard time. And basically,
Pause. What did he say? It looked like it's having a hard time. Unpause.
what we're looking at here are two different views of the magnetosphere according to this instrument, vertically and horizontally. But it looks like there's some sort of an anomaly over here, again, on the daylight side of the Earth. It's been like that now, off and on, for the last 3 days. It's doing it again. Normally, the dark orange you see is first observed out here on this bow.
That is cosmic radiation. That orange. The red stripes you see in the sky that they talk about. That is cosmic radiation.
On both of these instruments you see here. But that's not what we're seeing. This has an unusual shape to it. It looks very compressed. Over here, it's showing some sort of an anomaly again that's pointing outward towards the sun on the sun facing side of the Earth. So, what is going on with the magnetosphere? It almost looks like it's having some sort of an issue. We're keeping a close eye on it, though.
Did you hear what he said? The magnetosphere is having an issue. Like I said, my people, this shit's over.
And I'll keep you guys updated. Coming over here to the homepage of the website. Today's feature photo sent in by Tom out of Louisville.
Now remember what I said. Check this out. Germany's flag. What colors do it have on it? What colors do it have on it? Do you see the dragon in the sky? China, dragon. Do you see that dragon right there? That's what I'm talking about.
New York, not Louisville, Kentucky. A view of the sunrise, an incredible view of the sunrise, taken by Tom out of New York. Looking at the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center, haven't been any large solar flares in the last 48 hours. And looking at the Schumann resonance, it's been quiet for about 4 days in a row. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. I know you guys are seeing all.
The ground is rumbling everywhere. He's gonna speak on it, but he's not gonna speak on it very long.
These red vertical lines on here, some quite lengthy, those represent earthquakes. They certainly do. But what they're telling you, and each of these has a story to tell, they're telling you they felt the 6.5 earthquake off the coast of Canada. Right down here is the supervolcano caldera, and there's where the 6.5 occurred. So the energy from the earthquake easily traveled down to the supervolcano caldera, considering it was only
6.2 miles. 6 and 2 is 8. It's the sun.
6.2 miles deep, a very shallow earthquake. Once again, showing up at Yellowstone. Looking at the power outage situation, all quiet across the country for the most part. Have most of the power restored to Louisiana following the landfall of the hurricane. Looking at the ionosphere is still showing signs of energy from those.
That energy. Look where the energy is. See where that energy is right now? That redness? What was he just talking about? The caldera had an earthquake. That redness, that energy is coming from the sun. 6.2 is 8. It's the sun.
Very strong shock waves. All right, guys, here we go. First video out of Missouri, Eureka, Missouri, sent in by Anthony.
Surprise!
9/14 of 2024. Unloaded this one.
Surprise!
What in the world is that thing in the nighttime sky? Whatever this was a fairly good size, multicolored stationary light that appeared to be rotating in place. Notice all the activity around this thing.
That's us.
He stopped his car. The noise you hear is his vehicle as he got out of his car, started recording this thing in the nighttime sky. I zoomed in super close over there on the left. The original's on the right. There's black dots circling this thing.
That's the black dot.
Sky. What in the world is going on here? And every once in a while, I'll stop it to show some of these dots.
That's us.
Configurations, but
see the black dot? Do you see that black dot?
This multicolored light.
Do you see that?
Once again, above Eureka, Missouri.
See that black dot?
Of one of those black dots right there. They all appear to be about the same size.
About the same size.
To say how many, as they were intermittent, but they appear to be swarming.
We are the sun.
Colorful light in Missouri. Going from Missouri to Texas, we're going to start off here in Livingston, Texas. Video footage sent in by David from September 2nd of 2024. Looks like the same exact light. About
That's us.
50 miles apart. This was on a different night, but you just never know when it comes to these things.
We go to sleep at night.
Multiple lights that look like this. Then again, it could be the same object, just kind of cruising around through the atmosphere.
Just kind of cruising around the atmosphere. There we go, right there. Look.
In a little bit, you can see there appears to be something black in the center.
Do you see that?
Light. That looks very similar to the light we just saw.
Pause. He just said, what did I say?
Missouri.
A black dot.
We go from
black dot. A black dot in the center of that object. Black dot. Come on, man. I'm telling the truth, fam.
Texas, all the way up to Calgary. There's another location here in Texas. We're going
That's
to
us.
San Antonio. You're going to see what looks like the same exact light.
Same exact light.
Same shape, same color, behaving very, very similar. Almost appears to be rotating in place.
We make the world go round.
Nearly 2.5 minutes long. I'm going to step it forward just a little bit as this object remained completely stationary during the entire length of the video.
Yeah, he's watching.
And rotating in place.
Watch
now
this.
We're going to San Antonio, Texas, right down the road. Video footage sent by Henry C. from the night of September 6th of 2024.
I see him all the time.
Remain stationary.
Fam, I see us all the time. I see us all the time. I'll go right outside. I'm going to look up automatically. I'll glance. There's one. I've seen 2 or 3 at once.
Look completely out of place in the nighttime sky.
That's us.
Clearly wasn't an airplane or a helicopter. Looks way too big to be a drone. Definitely wasn't a Chinese lantern. As this thing maintained the same general position. The only difference this one has from the other ones that we saw, it didn't appear to have any black dots orbiting around this thing, and it looks to remain the same color, very bright orange, hanging around in the nighttime sky above San Antonio.
Yep.
This is unedited. I haven't done anything to this video except put Henry's name, date, and location.
That's us.
That's it.
That's us.
Here is the original.
That's the day I woke up right there. See that? That's the day I woke up. That's what I am. That's what you are.
It's rotating in place, not really moving up and down too much or side to side too much. Most of
see all the colors?
You see here is the camera moving from side
red
to
and
side
blue.
and up and down. The object, for the most part, was very
red, blue, and white. What's the color of your American flag?
Texas, just a few nights ago.
Red, white, and blue.
Forward just a little bit, as this video too was around.
They took everything.
It just remained in the sky very quietly.
What's the color of the planes' lights at night? The color of planes at night in the sky? Red and blue. What's the police? Red and blue. What's the Congress? Red and blue. We are the white beings. They keep us divided between 2 different colors. This is what this means.
From San Antonio, 1,800 miles to the north to Calgary.
We are all colors. We emit white light.
30th of 2024 at 11.
We emit the white light, but our soul is black.
Very colorful light in the nighttime sky. The original vertical videos over here on the left. I zoomed in on the right. Again, this object didn't move. It remained stationary.
Again,
or rotating in place.
We are the superstars. We are the stars in the sky.
From the camera. The camera was not on a tripod. And in most cases, they just grab their phone and start recording. Most of us don't carry around tripods as we
emit all colors.
See mysterious lights in the sky. But that was the case.
Look, pause. Do you see the face, the nose, the eyes? Do you see this person here? Look at the mouth. Do you see this person in the sky behind that soul? This is what I'm telling you. Look. I'm not sure who that is, but I know that's us. You're looking at him. You're seeing the soul, the light we give off. This is just an hologram. The heavier you get, you materialize into the body. You fall in frequency.
Calgary,
We emit all colors. They don't ever even see what's behind that light.
Excellent video footage. If you guys have any photos or videos you'd like to share.
That's all I got to say. That is us. That's us right there. Angels don't have wings. Peace.